Hello, this is Brian Bartow, enrolled agent with Tax Debt Resolution Services of Winchester, and I'm going to talk briefly today about offers in compromise. Now, an offer in compromise is one of the most misunderstood but most popular forms of debt relief that the IRS has. So what is an offer in compromise anyway? Um, an offer in compromise is when you negotiate with the IRS to settle your tax debt for less than what you owe. The offer in compromise is based on your financial situation, which means the total amount of debt that you owe to the IRS is taken into account, and more importantly, your ability to pay. And when we talk about ability to pay, we're talking about, are you able to pay within the 10-year statute that the IRS has to collect the debt. The offer in compromise is going to take into account several things: your current and future income, your expenses, as well as any assets that you own. There are several different types of offers in compromise. The two main ones are doubt as to collectability and a doubt as to liability. There's a few other that we don't use very often. One is effective tax administration, for example. But the doubt as to collectability is when you owe a tax debt and you're just not able to pay it off. Doubt as to liability is when you are questioning whether you actually owe the tax in the first place. So what do you do? How do you get your offer accepted by the IRS? Number one is start with compliance. The IRS always wants you in what they call tax compliance, which means all your current taxes are being paid. That means the current year. And compliance also means that you have all your prior tax returns filed within the past 6 years, is what they define as compliance. The next question is, can you pay in full? Again, if you're able to pay in full within the time allowed, and I mentioned earlier the statute, the IRS has 10 years to collect after they assess you a tax bill. So next thing you do is you complete the application, which is a Form 656 booklet. It's quite a few different forms that need to be filled out, and then you'll complete either the 433A or the 433B, whichever one applies. Okay, so if you have some tax issues, owe some back taxes, have missing tax returns, and you want to discuss your tax issues, our contact information is there on the screen, and thank you very much for listening today.